Hello, dear friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today is July 2nd, 2025, and we are living through some of the most intense days for the world. The world is transitioning from the shadow of the 20th century into the 21st, and we are currently right in the middle of that transition, the most painful phase. Nothing will be as it was. Our habits and what we previously believed to be true are now becoming outdated. Temperatures are well above seasonal norms. The Eiffel Tower has been closed due to the heat. 3 regions in Belgium have been declared orange alert zones. Fires are raging in Turkey and Greece. There are nearly 100 fires burning from Europe to the Turkish region. This June has been recorded as the hottest month ever in the UK. While such high temperatures existed in the past, we've never seen such widespread and intense wildfires. It's as if the heat has given someone an excuse to start burning the forests. Bill Gates' statements about trees suddenly come to mind, but I'll leave the interpretation to you. Meanwhile, the tension between Trump and Elon Musk is escalating. Trump recently pushed a suspension on subsidies for electric cars, which passed the Senate by just 1 vote. Elon threatened to establish a new political party if this becomes law, which I believe it will. This could be the biggest mistake of Elon's life. Politics requires cunning, not just intelligence. If Elon clashes with Trump, the former president could make life very difficult for him, even to the extent of forcing him out of the country. Let's not forget, Elon was once supported by the CIA. If that's true, then he may now be standing on the edge of a very steep cliff, and he's the only one who doesn't see it. On the other hand, certain forces are once again trying to drag the US into the Middle Eastern quagmire. The Zionist faction seems determined to push America toward war. They are quietly fueling renewed aggression toward Iran. Suspicious movements by US warplanes suggest that America could soon be redirected toward the region. If the US makes this mistake and becomes entangled in another war in the Middle East, the outcome could be catastrophic. Iran is not a weak state. A prolonged war could end in disaster for the US, paving the way for China to rise as the uncontested global hegemon. Currently, America is still the leader in economic, technological, and geopolitical terms. However, consider this. Nearly 90% of the rare earth elements needed for missile production, chip manufacturing, solar panels, batteries, and other essential technologies are processed exclusively by China. That's right. America's massive defense and tech industries rely heavily on materials refined in China. So, while the Zionist faction pushes the US into yet another war in the Middle East, China patiently waits ringside, preparing for the long game. Here's a thought-provoking fact. The same year the Twin Towers, symbols of America's economic might, were destroyed, China was admitted to the World Trade Organization. Isn't that an odd coincidence? The towers fall, and China is welcomed into the heart of global trade. Almost as if something deeper was orchestrated behind the scenes. While globalist puppets like Elon Musk distract America from within, another trap is being laid in the Middle East, designed to keep the US occupied for another decade. In truth, China is almost impossible to stop now, and it's securing its position by letting America waste its time and resources elsewhere. Future wars will no longer be fought over oil fields. They will be fought over lands that contain rare earth elements used in lithium batteries and high-tech systems. That's where the real geopolitical action will be. So, can the American people and their government wake up in time, or will they open their eyes only to find themselves trapped in a Chinese-dominated world? The choice is slipping through their fingers with each passing day. Friends, I leave the rest to you. Comment below. Let's discuss this together. What do you think is happening behind the scenes? And how much of this do you think is truly a coincidence? See you in the next video. New Epoch Geopolitics.